I've joined and quit 12 different groups this year alone, looking for these troops of belonging, of community, of people who get me. But every time I join, I flee. After a few weeks, when the novelty wears, when I realize they're not my peers, not my people, not my tribe, just another place I don't fit in, don't subscribe to fully enough to belong. Maybe the problem isn't them, maybe it's me expecting some perfect fit, some connection that's protecting me from ever having to compromise, to adapt, to be uncomfortable, to be right. That requires more than just showing up, requires actual effort, requires filling up the gaps with patience, with tolerance, with work. But I want belonging to not hurt, not lurk in discomfort. I want immediate acceptance, immediate resonance, immediate sense of home, of family, without the messiness of actual intimacy, of actual dependency on others who aren't perfect, who aren't exactly like me. Maybe not belonging anywhere is just refusing to see that belonging requires vulnerability, requires staying when it's hard, requires these wires of connection to form over time, not instantly. After a few weeks, when the novelty wears, when I realize they're not my peers, not my people, not my tribe, just another place I don't fit in, don't subscribe to fully enough to belong. I'll probably join and quit more, still searching for instant belonging that doesn't exist.
I apologize before speaking. Sorry, this might be stupid, but prefacing every thought with this cut of self-deprecation, this armor of lowered expectations, this coward approach to existing in spaces where I used to take up room, make noise, be confident in my voice. Now I apologize for breathing, for being, for seeing, for needing space, attention, time for this crime of existing visibly, of having opinions, of these dominions, of thought I dare express. After After appropriate disclaimers, after sufficient groveling, after this hovering uncertainty about my right. Contribute anything to any conversation. This deterioration of self-worth happened gradually, then suddenly I'm this studying in diminishment and disappearance, and this adherence to making myself smaller, to apologizing for existing, to insisting I'm probably wrong before I've even started, before I've imparted any actual thought. Just preemptive strike against my own credibility, against my ability to be taken seriously. Lost confidence is the serious erasure of self, this pressure to be invisible, to be dismissible, to disappear in spaces where I used to take up room, make noise, be confident in my voice. Now I apologize for breathing, for being, for seeing, for needing space, attention, time for this crime. I apologize before speaking. Sorry, this might be stupid, has become my opening line for everything.
I paid $2,000 for 400 square feet. No windows, no natural light, just concrete. Walls and artificial everything, and this is normal here. This is affordable, this is lucky, this is clear. Evidence that urban living is unsustainable, insane, that we've normalized this pain, this drain on our resources, our health, our sanity, our souls, just to live in cities that take their tolls on everything we have to give, to sacrifice for the privilege of this paradise that's actually hell, disguised as opportunity, as culture, as community, that's actually unity. In isolation, in anonymity, and everyone too busy, too stressed, too dizzy from trying to survive, to actually connect, to actually thrive, to actually live beyond just existing, beyond just persisting through another day of commute, of work, of crowds, of smirking at the absurdity of calling this living, just giving everything you have for a tiny space, for a frantic pace, for the supposed benefit of being in the center pressure of this entertainment. You're too tired to actually enjoy, too poor to afford this decoy of urban dreams that's actually nightmare. Evidence that urban living is unsustainable, insane, that we've normalized this pain, this drain on our resources, our health, our sanity, our souls, just to live in cities that take their tolls. I paid $2,000 for 400 square feet and called it lucky, called it life, called it normal, while I die inside daily.
I took a personality test online. It said I'm an NJ. I took it again the next week. Got ESTP. Hey, maybe I'm inconsistent. Maybe I'm multiple people. Maybe identity is just this steeple. I keep climbing towards some unified self that doesn't exist. Just this shelf of different versions I rotate through, depending on context, depending on who. I'm with what I'm doing, where I am in my cycle. I'm not one thing, I'm this spiral of changing selves that share a body and name, but little else am I the same. Person at work, as I am at home, as I am with family, as I am alone. Probably not, probably I'm performing different versions, different conforming to different expectations, different roles I play. Maybe there's no authentic, maybe there's no one way to be me. Maybe me is plural, not singular. Maybe consistency is not particular to human experience. Maybe we're all just collections of tendencies, collections of trust and distrust, of habits of learned behaviors, of these saviors we create to cope with different situations. Maybe identity isn't destination, but constant navigation between versions of self. I keep climbing towards some unified self that doesn't exist. Just this shelf of different versions I rotate through, depending on context, depending on who. I took a personality test. Got a different result every time, because I'm different every time.
We thought we invented kissing, the way it felt to us, so new, so electric. This rush, this fuss, a first love thinking it discovered something that no one else had felt. This summoning of every cliche that we thought didn't apply to us, to our unique connection, our sky. High feeling that surely no one else understood. First love is this childhood of romantic experience, this good that doesn't know yet about heartbreak, about pain, about how love isn't enough, about the rain that eventually falls on even the strongest feeling. First love is this ceiling of naivety, this ceiling. From the reality that love is work, is choice, is commitment, beyond the quirk of initial attraction, beyond butterflies, beyond the surprise of chemistry. First love doesn't know that chemistry fades, that you need more than these parades of feeling to sustain a relationship long term. But first love is beautiful in its squirm of ignorance, in its belief that this feeling is forever, that nothing will sever what seems so strong, so inevitable, so right. First love is this flight before you learn that you can fall. Of every cliche that we thought didn't apply to us, to our unique connection, our sky. High feeling that surely no one else understood. First love is this childhood of romantic experience, this good. We thought we invented kissing. And in a way we did for ourselves, for that moment before we learned how common magic is. Shake when I hold coffee. My jaw clenches in my sleep. I wake up exhausted from the deep anxiety that runs even when I'm unconscious, even in dreams. I'm this noxious mix of adrenaline and cortisol, of fight or flight that never ends, never sees the light, of resolution, of safety, of being okay, just This constant vigilance, constant free of nerves on edge, waiting for the other shoe to drop for disaster, for the through line of doom. My brain insists is coming despite evidence suggesting this numbing. Fear is irrational, is excessive, is wrong, but telling anxiety it's been too long in this state doesn't work, doesn't calm it down, just makes me anxious about this round of disapproval I'm giving my own nervous system for doing what it thinks is system. Added protection from threats that don't exist, accepting my conviction that I've missed some crucial detail that will lead to catastrophe, that my vigilance is actually trophy I should be proud of, not symptom to treat. But I'm so tired of this defeat of my body by my mind, of being prisoner to my own anxiety. Mix of adrenaline and cortisol, of fight or flight that never ends, never sees the light, of resolution, of safety, of being okay, just constant vigilance, constant fray. My hands shake and they won't stop because anxiety is my constant, my baseline, my normal, my exhausting reality.
My nephew just turned 18. I remember his birth like it was last year, not this earth. Shattering realization that almost 2 decades have passed like moments, like these parades of time marching forward without asking permission, without pausing for a recognition of its passage, its speed, its unstoppable force. Time is a river with only one course. Forward, always forward, never back, never still. And we're just floating against our will, toward endings, toward age, toward the inevitable conclusion of everything this credible. for time passing is grief for our own mortality, for this loan of existence that we're paying back daily with each moment that passes, each frailly held memory that fades, each person who becomes unrecognizable from who they were when we first knew them. Time makes strangers of everyone, of places, of ourselves, these traces of who we were, disappearing into who we're becoming. This queue of selves lined up, each one temporary, each one eventually becoming just memory. To the next version, who won't recognize the previous edition, this attrition of self by time, of time marching forward without asking permission, without pausing for our recognition of its passage, its speed, its unstoppable force. Time is a river with only one course. My nephew just turned 18, and I'm still processing. That time keeps moving, that childhood is over for him, for me, for all of us eventually.
Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. through paper, thin walls, they're screaming marriage collapse. Becoming my insomnia, becoming my anxiety about relationships, about this variety of ways love dies that I'm witnessing willingly through walls that don't block sound, don't block the pain from entering my space, my sleep. This creep of their dysfunction into my life through no fault of mine, just proximity, just thin walls that make the private pain my public. Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. is reminder that love isn't always enough, that forever doesn't always last, that people who promised each other everything end up screaming through walls at 2 a.m. while strangers like me lie awake listening, witnessing dissolution we didn't sign up for. Their fighting teaches me about endings, about how love curdles into resentment, how promises become weapons, how proximity without love becomes prison paper thin. Walls mean I know more about their relationship than I want to. No mean their marriage becomes cautionary tale I didn't ask to hear. Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. and I can't unhear it. Can I know what I know now talk, sound don't block their pain from entering my space, my sleep this heat. Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. and I'm lying awake thinking about all the ways love can die through paper thin walls.
Oh, emails to myself, scheduled to arrive 5 years later from version. Who believed in different future than the one that actually arrived this? Survived disappointment of dreams that didn't happen, plans that didn't work out, old emails asking if I achieved things I haven't, if I became person I'm not, if I'm living life I thought I'd be living, reading them confrontation with gap between who I thought I'd be. And who I am, old emails to myself from version who believed in different future, a painful reminder of how much I've changed, how many dreams I've let go, of how different reality is from expectation, but also a reminder to be gentle with version who wrote those emails, who believed so fully in future that didn't happen. She didn't know what I know now, didn't have information I have about how hard things would be, how many plans would fall apart. Oh, old emails to myself deserve compassion, not judgment. Deserve this pardon for being naive, for believing things would work out differently. 5 years later, I forgive her for expecting more than life delivered. Survived disappointment of dreams that didn't happen, plans that didn't work out, old emails asking if I achieved things I haven't, if I became old emails to myself from version who believed in I forgive her. For not knowing how it ends.
Two paths, equally valid, equally terrifying. This palette face I'm wearing from stress of choosing this, losing of sleep over decision that splits life into two possible futures. These sutures I'm trying to close before committing to incision. This vision of both past simultaneously, holding both possibilities until of life I could live, this give and take of choice, this voice inside screaming, what if you choose wrong? But what's wrong, what's right when both have merit, both have risk? This disc of decision spinning without landing on answer, this cancer of indecision growing while I wait for certainty that won't come, that can't come until after choice is made, losing of sleep over decision that splits life into two possible futures. These sutures I'm trying to pass, and I'm paralyzed between them, unable to choose, unable to move forward.
The words sit heavy on my tongue for weeks now, wanting to tell you how I really feel, but fear of consequences keeps them sealed behind teeth, behind this belief that speaking truth will cost more than silence costs, even though silence is killing me slowly. This holy keeping of peace by not rocking boat is drowning me in what I can't say, what I swallow daily. What sits heavy on tongue waiting. courage I can't find for a moment when cost of speaking seems less than cost of continued silence. But that moment doesn't come, just more days of words sitting heavy, getting heavier with each passing moment, each opportunity to speak that I let pass. This a massive unspoken truths, building pressure inside until I'm sure I'll explode. But I don't, I just keep swallowing, keep carrying these words around like stones in mouth, like this drought of honesty that's parching relationship. Even though speaking feels impossible, feels like risk too great to take. So words sit heavy on tongue, and I wonder how much longer I can carry them before weight crushes me. Behind teeth, behind this belief that speaking truth will cost more than silence costs, even though silence is killing me slowly. This holy keeping, the words sit heavy on my tongue unspoken, and I don't know if I'll ever find courage to say them.
Airport reunion, I've choreographed in head this graph. Our scenario where you return, where we learn to love better this time, where distance made hearts grow fonder, not just apart. This start over, I've imagined in detail down to what you're wearing, what you'll say. This praying for. Reunion that won't happen. You're not coming back. This lack of closure I'm manufacturing through imagined scenarios. These various endings I'm scripting, where we get a resolution. This solution to unfinished story I'm inventing, because real ending was just you leaving. This grieving I'm doing for relationship in present tense, when it's past this last glass, back control through imagination. This station I'm waiting at for a train that's not coming. To love better this time, where distance made hearts grow fonder, not just apart. This start. just imagining. Read receipts on shows me you. Read my message 2 hours ago. 3 dots appear, then disappear, appear again. This warfare of waiting for response that might not come, that might be rejection disguised as ghosting. 3 dots appearing gives me hope, disappearing takes it away. This way. Of communicating creates anxiety that didn't exist before we could see. When messages were read, when responses were being typed and deleted, this repeated. Cycle of hope and disappointment condensed into watching 3 dots appear and disappear. Read receipts on was supposed to create transparency, but really created new form of torture, of knowing you saw my message, knowing you started responding, knowing you chose not to. 3 dots appear and I hoped, breath waiting, they disappear and I exhale defeat. 2 hours since read receipt and I'm still staring at screen, waiting for a response that might never come. Read receipts on shows me exactly how long I've been waiting, exactly how long you've been ignoring this exploring of modern rejection that's more painful than old kind, because I can see it happening in real time. Response that might not come, that might be rejection disguised as ghosting. 3 dots appearing gives me hope, disappearing takes it away. This way. Read receipts on and 3 dots appear, then disappear, and I'm watching my hope do the same thing. My promotion requires relocating to a different state entirely. I have 2 weeks to decide, but I can barely think about leaving everything I've built here over years. My routines, my coffee shop, my engineered fears are keeping me from saying yes, from taking this opportunity, from stepping into growth, from this unity of comfort and stagnation I've achieved through staying in the same place. What if I can't make friends? What if I faded to fail by trying something new? Better to stay here where I know exactly what to fear, what's near. What's familiar, even if it's limiting my potential, even if staying means this essential death of possibility of who I could become if I was brave enough to overcome this paralysis of choice, this terror of unknown, this preference for the discomfort I've known over the discomfort of something new. Change requires courage, I'm not sure I have. It's true that fear of change is really fear of failure, fear of discovering I'm not the tailor of my own destiny I claim to be, are keeping me from saying yes, from taking this opportunity, from stepping into growth, from this unity of comfort and stagnation I've achieved through staying. Same place, same life, same delay. My promotion requires relocating, and I'll probably say no. Not because it's wrong, but because I'm too afraid to find out what I could be somewhere else. Scar tissue is stronger than original. Skin doctor told me while stitching up my hand after accident. This strand of wisdom about healing that applies to more than physical wounds, applies to heart that's been broken, rebuilt itself with scar tissue that's stronger than original, but also less flexible, less open, less willing to risk same injury. This inquiry into where the strength that comes from healing is worth loss of original softness. Question I'm living with daily. Scar tissue is stronger, is more resilient. Is this defense against future harm? But it's also a barrier against future connection, against this affection I crave but fear equally. Healing left me stronger, but also harder, also less vulnerable, which means less able to truly connect. Scar tissue is stronger than original skin, but it's also more visible, more permanent, more this testament to what hurt you that you can't hide. My hand healed, but scar remains. My heart healed, but walls remain. Protection that feels like prison, strength that feels like limitation. Doctor said scar tissue is stronger, and he's right, but he didn't mention what that strength cost him. Applies to more than physical wounds, applies to heart that's been broken, rebuilt itself with scar tissue that's stronger than original, but also less. Scar tissue is stronger than original skin, and I'm learning that strength comes with trade-offs.
I've restarted this project 11 times from scratch, each version closer to perfect. Each version doesn't match the vision in my head, the impossible standard I've set that's rendered me unable to finish, scattered across multiple attempts, multiple failures to achieve the perfection I need to believe it's worth showing anyone, worth calling done. Perfectionism isn't standards, it's paralysis disguised as one. It's fear of being judged, fear of being criticized, fear of revealing I'm not as prized, talented, competent as I need to be, so I keep everything in perpetuity. Of almost, of nearly, of not quite there yet, of this clearly impossible target that keeps moving, that keeps improving beyond my reach. Each time I teach myself a new skill, the bar raises still higher, further. This murder of my own creativity by my need for perfection, this activity of constant revision without vision of completion, just this deletion of attempt after attempt after attempt to create something good enough to present today, stamp as finished, but finish means imperfect, means these scenes of mediocrity I can't accept, can't show. Across multiple attempts, multiple failures to achieve the perfection I need to believe It's worth showing anyone, worth calling done. Perfectionism isn't standard, it's paralysis disguised as one. I've restarted this project and I'll restart it again, because perfect is the enemy of done, of creating anything at all. My father doesn't understand why I'm in therapy. Says his generation just dealt with adversity without complaining, without help, just push through the pain. But that's exactly why they're emotionally drained. I wanna tell him, but he won't hear it, won't accept that his generation's spirit of toughing it out created trauma they passed down, that we're trying to heal, that we're trying to undrone ourselves from the dysfunction they normalized, accepted, that they perfected into art form, deflected onto us as children, who now have to unpack decades of unprocessed feelings to track back. To the source to heal what they wouldn't address, but he sees therapy as weakness, as mess, as self-indulgence, as generation softness, when really it's strength. It's this tenderness toward our own wounds that they taught us to ignore. It's breaking cycles, it's opening doors they kept closed out of pride, out of shame, out of belief that feeling is blame for not being strong enough. But strength isn't suppression, isn't this detention of emotion in solitary. Strength is facing it, strength is necessary, work of healing that they refuse to do. I wanna tell him, but he won't hear it, won't accept that his generation's spirit of toughing it out created trauma they passed down, that we're trying to heal, that we're trying to undrone. My father doesn't understand therapy healing, and maybe he never will, but I'm doing it anyway, breaking the cycle he started.
I've joined and quit 12 different groups this year alone, looking for these troops of belonging, of community, of But every time I join, I flee. After a few weeks, when the novelty wears, when I realize they're not my peers, not my people, not my tribe, just another place I don't fit in. Don't subscribe to fully enough to belong. Maybe the problem isn't them, maybe it's me expecting some perfect fit, some connection that's protecting me from ever having to compromise, to adapt, to be uncomfortable, to be right. That requires more than just showing up, requires actual effort, requires filling up the gaps with patience, with tolerance, with work. But I want belonging to not hurt, not lurk in discomfort. I want immediate acceptance, immediate resonance, immediate sense of home, of family, without the messiness of actual intimacy, of actual dependency on others who aren't perfect, who aren't exactly like me. Maybe not belonging anywhere is just refusing to see that belonging requires vulnerability, requires staying when it's hard, requires these wires of connection to form over time, not instantly. After a few weeks, when the novelty wears, when I realize they're not my peers, not my people, not my tribe, just another place I don't fit in. Don't subscribe to fully enough to belong. I'll probably join and quit more, still searching for instant belonging that doesn't exist.
I apologize before speaking. Sorry, this might be stupid, but prefacing every thought with this cut of self-deprecation, this armor of lowered expectations, this coward approach to existing. In spaces where I used to take up room, make noise, be confident in my voice, now I apologize for breathing, for being, for seeing, for needing space, attention, time for this crime of existing visibly, of having opinions, of these dominions, of thought I dare express. After appropriate disclaimers, after sufficient groveling, after this hovering uncertainty about my right. Contribute anything to any conversation this deterioration of self-worth happened gradually, then suddenly I'm this studying in diminishment and disappearance, and this adherence to making myself smaller, to apologizing for existing, to insisting I'm probably wrong before I've even started, before I've imparted any actual thought. Just preemptive strike against my own credibility, against my ability to be taken seriously. Lost confidence is the serious erasure of self, this pressure to be invisible, to be dismissible, to disappear in spaces where I used to take up room, make noise, be confident in my voice. Now I apologize for breathing, for being, for seeing, for needing space, attention, time for this crime. I apologize before speaking. Sorry, this might be stupid, has become my opening line for everything.
I paid $2,000 for 400 square feet. No windows, no natural light, just concrete. Walls and artificial everything, and this is normal here. This is affordable, this is lucky, this is clear. Evidence that urban living is unsustainable, insane, that we've normalized this pain, this drain on our resources, our health, our sanity, our souls, just to live in cities that take their tolls on everything we have to give, to sacrifice for the privilege of this paradise that's actually hell, disguised as opportunity, as culture, as community, that's actually unity. In isolation, in anonymity, and everyone too busy, too stressed, too dizzy from trying to survive, to actually connect, to actually thrive, to actually live beyond just existing, beyond just persisting through another day of commute, of work, of crowds, of smirking at the absurdity of calling this living, just giving everything you have for a tiny space, for a frantic pace, for the supposed benefit of being in the center of culture, of this entertainment. You're too tired to actually enjoy, to pour, to afford this decoy of urban dreams that's actually nightmare. Evidence that urban living is unsustainable, insane, that we've normalized this pain, this drain on our resources, our health, our sanity, our souls, just to live in cities that take their toll pay $2,000 for 400 square feet and called it lucky, called it life, called it normal, while I die inside daily.
I took a personality test online. It said I'm an NJ. I took it again the next week. Got ESTP. Hey, maybe I'm inconsistent. Maybe I'm multiple people. Maybe identity is just this steeple. I keep climbing towards some unified self that doesn't exist. Just this shelf of different versions I rotate through, depending on context, depending on who. I'm with what I'm doing, where I am in my cycle. I'm not one thing, I'm this spiral of changing selves that share a body and name, but little else am I the same. Person at work, as I am at home, as I am with family, as I am alone. Probably not, probably I'm performing different versions, different conforming to different expectations, different roles I play. Maybe there's no authentic, maybe there's no one way to be me. Maybe me is plural, not singular. Maybe consistency is not particular to human experience. Maybe we're all just collections of tendencies, collections of trust and distrust, of habits of learned behaviors, of these saviors we create to cope with different situations. Maybe identity isn't destination, but constant navigation between versions of self. I keep climbing towards some unified self that doesn't exist. Just this shelf of different versions I rotate through, depending on context, depending on who. I took a personality test. Got a different result every time, because I'm different every time.
We thought we invented kissing, the way it felt to us, so new, so electric. This rush, this fuss, a first love thinking it discovered something that no one else had felt. This summoning of every cliche that we thought didn't apply to us, to our youth. misunderstood. First love is this childhood of romantic experience this good, that doesn't know yet about heartbreak, about pain, about how love isn't enough, about the rain that eventually falls on even the strongest feeling. First love is this ceiling of naivety, this ceiling. Off from the reality that love is work, is choice, is commitment, beyond the quirk of initial attraction, beyond butterflies, beyond the surprise of chemistry. First love doesn't know that chemistry fades, that you need more than these parades of feeling to sustain a relationship long term. But first love is beautiful in its squirm of ignorance, in its belief that this feeling is forever, that nothing will sever what seems so strong, so inevitable, so right. First love is this flight before you learn that you can fall. Of every cliche that we thought didn't apply to us, to our unique connection, our sky. I feeling that surely no one else understood. First love is this childhood of romantic experience this good. We thought we invented kissing. And in a way we did for ourselves, for that moment, before we learned how common magic is. Shake when I hold coffee. My jaw clenches in my sleep. I wake up exhausted from the deep. Anxiety that runs even when I'm unconscious, even in dreams. I'm this noxious mix of adrenaline and cortisol, of fight or flight that never ends, never sees the light, of resolution, of safety, of being okay, just constant vigilance, constant freight, of nerves on edge, waiting for the other shoe to drop for disaster, for the through line of doom. My brain insists is coming despite evidence suggesting this numbing. is wrong, but telling anxiety it's been too long in this state doesn't work, doesn't calm it down, just makes me anxious about this round of disapproval I'm giving my own nervous system for doing what it thinks is system. Added protection from threats that don't exist, except in my conviction that I've missed some crucial detail that will lead to catastrophe, that my vigilance is actually trophy I should be proud of, not symptom to treat. But I'm so tired of this defeat of my body by my mind, of being prisoner to my own anxiety. Mix of adrenaline and cortisol, of fight or flight that never ends, never sees the light, of resolution, of safety, of being okay, just constant vigilance, constant fray. My hands shake and they won't stop, because anxiety is my constant, my baseline, my normal, my exhausting reality.
My nephew just turned 18. I remember his birth like it was last year, not this earth. Shattering realization that almost 2 decades have passed like moments, like these parades of time marching forward without asking permission, without pausing for a recognition of its passage, its speed, its unstoppable force. Time is a river with only one course. Forward, always forward, never back, never still. And we're just floating against our will, toward endings, toward age, toward the inevitable conclusion of everything. This credible. Grief for time passing is grief for our own mortality, for this loan of existence that we're paying back daily with each moment that passes, each frailly held memory that fades, each person who becomes unrecognizable from who they were when we first knew them. Time makes strangers of everyone, of places, of ourselves, these traces of who we were, disappearing into who we're becoming. This queue of selves lined up, each one temporary, each one eventually becoming just memory. to the next version, who won't recognize the previous edition, this attrition of self by time, of time marching forward without asking permission, without pausing for our recognition of its passage, its speed, its unstoppable force. Time is a river with only one course. My nephew just turned 18, and I'm still processing that time keeps moving, that childhood is over for him, for me, for all of us eventually.
Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. through paper, thin walls, they're screaming marriage collapse. Becoming my insomnia, becoming my anxiety about relationships, about this variety of ways love dies that I'm witnessing, willingly through walls that don't block sound, don't block the pain from entering my space, my sleep, this creep of their dysfunction into my life through no fault of mine, just proximity, just thin walls that make the private pain my public. Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. is reminder that love isn't always enough, that forever doesn't always last, that people who promised each other everything end up screaming through walls at 2 a.m. while strangers like me lie awake listening, witnessing dissolution we didn't sign up for. Their fighting teaches me about endings, about how love curdles into resentment, how promises become weapons, how proximity without love becomes prison paper thin. Walls mean I know more about their relationship than I want to. No, mean their marriage becomes cautionary till I didn't ask to hear. Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. and I can't unhear it. Can I know what I know now about how badly things can end? Ways love dies that I'm witnessing unwillingly through walls that don't block sound, don't block their pain from entering my space, my sleep, this heat. Neighbors fighting at 2 a.m. and I'm lying awake thinking about all the ways love can die through paper thin walls.
to myself, scheduled to arrive 5 years later from version. Who believed in different future than the one that actually arrived this? Survived disappointment of dreams that didn't happen, plans that didn't work out, old emails asking if I achieved things I haven't, if I became person I'm not, if I'm living life I thought I'd be living, reading the confrontation with gap between who I thought I'd be. And who I am, old emails to myself from version who believed in different future, a painful reminder of how much I've changed, how many dreams I've let go, of how different reality is from expectation, but also a reminder to be gentle with version who wrote those emails, who believed so fully in future that didn't happen. She didn't know what I know now, didn't have information I have about how hard things would be, how many plans would fall apart. Oh, old emails to myself deserve compassion, not judgment. Deserve this pardon for being naive, for believing things would work out differently. 5 years later, I forgive her for expecting more than life delivered. Survived disappointment of dreams that didn't happen, plans that didn't work out, old emails asking if I achieved things I haven't, if I became old emails to myself from version who believed in I forgive her. For not knowing how it ends.
Two paths, equally valid, equally terrifying. This pallid face I'm wearing from stress of choosing this, losing of sleep over decision that splits life into two possible futures. These sutures I'm trying to close before committing to incision. This vision of both past simultaneously, holding both possibilities until could live this give and take of choice, this voice inside screaming, what if you choose wrong? But what's wrong, what's right, when both have merit, both have risk? This disc of decision spinning without landing on answer, this cancer of indecision growing while I wait for certainty that won't come, that can't come until after choice is made. Losing up sleep over decision that splits life into two possible futures, these sutures I'm trying. Two paths and I'm paralyzed between them, unable to choose, unable to move forward.
The words sit heavy on my tongue for weeks now, wanting to tell you how I really feel, but fear of consequences keeps them sealed behind teeth, behind this belief that speaking truth will cost more than silence costs, even though silence is killing me slowly. This holy keeping of peace by not rocking boat is drowning me in what I can't say, what I swallow daily, what sits heavy on tongue waiting. Courage I can't find for a moment when cost of speaking seems less than cost of continued silence. But that moment doesn't come, just more days of words sitting heavy, getting heavier with each passing moment, each opportunity to speak that I let pass. This a massive unspoken truths, building pressure inside until I'm sure I'll explode. But I don't, I just keep swallowing, keep carrying these words around like stones in mouth, like this drought of honesty that's parching relationship. Even though speaking feels impossible, feels like risk too great to take. So words sit heavy on tongue, and I wonder how much longer I can carry them before weight crushes me. behind teeth, behind this belief that speaking truth will cost more than silence costs, even though silence is killing me slowly. This holy keeping. The words sit heavy on my tongue unspoken, and I don't know if I'll ever find courage to say them.
Airport reunion, I've choreographed in head this graph. Our scenario where you return, where we learn. To love better this time, where distance made hearts grow fonder, not just apart. This start over, I've imagined in detail down to what you're wearing, what you'll say. This praying for. Reunion won't happen. You're not coming back. This lack of closure I'm manufacturing through imagined scenarios. These various endings I'm scripting, where we get a resolution. This solution to unfinished story I'm inventing, because real ending was just you leaving. This grieving I'm doing for relationship in present tense, when it's past this last glass, back control through imagination. This station I'm waiting at for a train that's not coming. To love better this time, where distance made hearts grow fonder, not just apart. This start. Airport reunion exists only in my head. You're not coming back. I'm just imagining. Read receipts on shows me you. Read my message 2 hours ago. 3 dots appear, then disappear, appear again. This warfare of waiting for response that might not come, that might be rejection disguised as ghosting. 3 dots appearing gives me hope, disappearing takes it away. This way. A of communicating creates anxiety that didn't exist before we could see. When messages were read, when responses were being typed and deleted, this repeated. Cycle of hope and disappointment condensed into watching three dots appear and disappear. Red receipts on was supposed to create transparency, but really created new form of torture, of knowing you saw my message, knowing you started responding, knowing you chose not to. Three dots appear and I hoped, breath waiting, they disappear and I exhale defeat. 2 hours since red receipt and I'm still staring at screen, waiting for a response that might never come. Red receipts on shows me exactly how long I've been waiting, exactly how long you've been ignoring this exploring of modern rejection that's more painful than old kind, because I can see it happening in real time. Response that might not come, that might be rejection disguised as ghosting. 3 dots appearing gives me hope, disappearing takes it away. This way. Red receipts on and 3 dots appear, then disappear, and I'm watching my hope do the same thing. My promotion requires relocating to a different state entirely. I have 2 weeks to decide, but I can barely think about leaving everything I've built here over years. My routines, my coffee shop, my engineered fears are keeping me from saying yes, from taking this opportunity, from stepping into growth, from this unity of comfort and stagnation I've achieved through staying in the same place, same life, same delaying of actual change, actual risk. What if I move and hate it? What if I can't make friends? What if I fade it? To fail by trying something new, better to stay here where I know exactly what to fear, what's near. essential death of possibility of who I could become if I was brave enough to overcome this paralysis of choice, this terror of unknown, this preference for the discomfort I've known over the discomfort of something new. Change requires courage, I'm not sure I have. It's true that fear of change is really fear of failure, fear of discovering I'm not the tailor of my own destiny I claim to be. Are keeping me from saying yes, from taking this opportunity, from stepping into growth, from this unity of comfort and stagnation I've achieved through staying. Same place, same life, same delay. My promotion requires relocating, and I'll probably say no. Not because it's wrong, but because I'm too afraid to find out what I could be somewhere else. Scar tissue is stronger than original. Skin doctor told me while stitching up my hand after accident. This strand of wisdom about healing that applies to more than physical wounds, applies to heart that's been broken, rebuilt itself with scar tissue that's stronger than original, but also less flexible, less open, less willing to risk same injury. This inquiry into where the strength that comes from healing is worth loss of original softness. This question I'm living with daily. Scar tissue is stronger, is more resilient. Is this defense against future harm? But it's also a barrier against future connection, against this affection I crave but fear equally. Healing left me stronger, but also harder, also less vulnerable, which means less able to truly connect. Scar tissue is stronger than original skin, but it's also more visible, more permanent, more this testament to what hurt you that you can't hide. My hand healed, but scar remains. My heart healed, but walls remain. Protection that feels like prison, strength that feels like limitation. Doctor said scar tissue is stronger, and he's right, but he didn't mention what that strength cost. And applies to more than physical wounds, applies to heart that's been broken, rebuilt itself with scar tissue that's stronger than original, but also less. Scar tissue is stronger than original skin, and I'm learning that strength
I've restarted this project 11 times from scratch, each version closer to perfect. Each version doesn't match the vision in my head, the impossible standard I've set that's rendered me unable to finish, scattered across multiple attempts, multiple failures to achieve the perfection I need to believe it's worth showing anyone, worth calling done. Perfectionism isn't standards, it's paralysis disguised as one. It's fear of being judged, fear of being criticized, fear of revealing I'm not as prized, talented, competent as I need to be. So I keep everything in perpetuity. Of almost, of nearly, of not quite there yet, of this clearly impossible target that keeps moving, that keeps improving beyond my reach. Each time I teach myself a new skill, the bar raises still higher, further. This murder of my own creativity by my need for perfection. This activity of constant revision without vision of completion. Just this deletion of attempt after attempt after attempt to create something good enough to present today. Stamp as finished, but finish means imperfect, means these scenes of mediocrity I can't accept, can't show. Across multiple attempts, multiple failures to achieve the perfection I need to believe it's worth showing anyone, worth calling done. Perfectionism isn't standard, it's paralysis disguised as one. I've restarted this project and I restart it again, because perfect is the enemy of done, of creating anything at all. My father doesn't understand why I'm in therapy. Says his generation just dealt with adversity without complaining, without help, just push through the pain. But that's exactly why they're emotionally drained. I wanna tell him, but he won't hear it, won't accept that his generation's spirit of toughing it out created trauma they passed down, that we're trying to heal, that we're trying to undrone. Our ourselves from the dysfunction they normalized, accepted, that they perfected into art form, deflected onto us as children who now have to unpack decades of unprocessed feelings to track back. To the source to heal what they wouldn't address, but he sees therapy as weakness, as mess, as self-indulgence, as generation softness, when really it's strength. It's this tenderness toward our own wounds that they taught us to ignore. It's breaking cycles, it's opening doors they kept closed out of pride, out of shame, out of belief that feeling is blame for not being strong enough. But strength isn't suppression, isn't this detention of emotion in solitary. Strength is facing it, strength is necessary. Work of healing that they refuse to do. I wanna tell him, but he won't hear it, won't accept that his generation's spirit of toughing it out created trauma they passed down, that we're trying to heal, that we're trying to undrone. My father doesn't understand therapy healing, and maybe he never will, but I'm doing it anyway, breaking the cycle he started.